Ano ang mga bagay na kinakatakutan mo? Mga insekto? Natural disasters? Mga multo? O nasa galaan ka at nakita mo ang cellphone mo na may 20 missed calls at 50 text messages galing sa iyong nanay o tatay. May mas nakakatakot pa ba doon? Ating alamin. Hello, kamusta? I'm EJ. I'm a licensed professional English teacher and I work as a university instructor. Welcome back to my channel. I create educational content that focuses primarily on English. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and your English is going to get better. So what are you waiting for? You might want to subscribe now. Kanina, tinanong ko kayo kung ano ang mga bagay na kinakatakutan niyo. Kung magbibigay kayo ng top 1, I guess most of you would say death o kamatayan. But did you know that according to the book List of All Fears, death is only the second scariest phenomenon? Did you know what made it to the top spot? It's none other than public speaking o pagsasalita sa harapan ng maraming tao. It is so scary that people would rather die than speak in public. So kung nasa sementeryo ka o nasa lamay ka, mas gugustuhin mong nasa kabaong kaysa magbigay ng eulogy. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Marahil marami sa atin ang ayaw magsalita sa harapan ng maraming tao dahil ninenervyos tayo. But I've got good news for you. Nervousness is a kind of energy. We either use it or it uses us. Personally, I am a speech club graduate and I have also given a lot of lectures in seminars already. But I must admit, I still feel nervous. Nervousness is natural. Nervousness is normal. It is our fight and flight response. With that said, if we are able to use nervousness as a positive energy, then we will start to fall in love with public speaking. And we will soon realize that public speaking can actually be one of the most fun and thrilling activities that we can ever do in this life. Now, I'm going to share with you tried and tested techniques on how to use nervousness as a positive energy. Paano nga ba maging confident in expressing ourselves sa harapan ng maraming tao? Take note, the techniques that I'm going to share with you are also applicable to online presentations. I'm going to be using the acronym PETBM. Without any further ado, let's go. So the number 1 technique is prepare. They say there's no substitute for preparation, which I strongly agree with. I know there are those people who can wing it, people who can deliver presentations without having to prepare that much for it, but unfortunately, most of us are not that gifted, so we need to prepare. If we go out there without any preparation, if we deliver an online presentation without any preparation, then that is a recipe for disaster, unfortunately. So make sure you have an outline of your presentation and rehearse it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You can even use a mirror. Try to practice in front of a mirror, or you can even practice in front of your pets. Good morning, everyone. So the number 1 technique is prepare. Make eye contact. Tama, makipagtitigan ka habang nakangiti. I find this technique very effective and very magical. It always works for me. Unfortunately, so many people misuse this technique. proper way to establish eye contact is like this. Take note, don't talk unless you have established eye contact with that person. Once you're already comfortable, you can now shift your gaze from one person to another. Try to spread it out and involve the people at the back as well. Number 3, take deep breaths. Deep breaths, not shallow breaths. This is how to do it properly. Inhale, hold it in for 1 second, then slowly exhale. Now you try it. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you do that 2 to 3 times before you start speaking. Number 4, build rapport. Many presenters, when they're so anxious or nervous, they just want to go straight to their presentation. But before we discuss our topic, we need to build rapport first, or kailangan muna natin mag-establish ng connection sa audience natin. Now, how can we do that? We can do it by simply observing our surroundings and then giving a compliment. For example, compliment the venue.
Wow! This is definitely a beautiful place. One of the best places I've ever been to.
Compliment your audience.
You know, I was invited here to speak to a group of intelligent people, but I did not expect to see a group of great-looking models here.
And you know what? You can even share a little about what happened to you hours before your presentation.
You know, I never thought I would be able to make it, because this morning I had diarrhea. Good thing it's gone now. Ooh, excuse me.
Or you can comment on the weather.
You know, today's weather is really hot, just like me.
Well, not exactly like that, but you get the idea. In other words, make sure you build rapport first. You build connection first with your audience. And when you do that, you will start to feel more comfortable and your nervousness will subside. Again, huwag kang magmadali. Build rapport first before going straight to your presentation. Number 5, move. Yes, you heard it right. We have to move. So if we are on a stage, we can walk towards our audience, or we can also use different kinds of hand gestures. Well, the key here is to feel your surroundings. Yes. Once you start feeling your surroundings, you will feel also more comfortable. And once you feel comfortable, your nervousness will also go down or subside. So again, don't forget to move. Don't forget to walk or to use hand gestures, or you can even do both. That would be great. So that's gonna do it for the 5 techniques we can use in order to use nervousness as a positive energy. And you know what? There are actually more techniques available out there that we can use, which I will be covering in my future content. If you know some of them, let me know in the comment section. And the real talk, marami sa atin ang takot magsalita sa harapan ng maraming tao. Dahil takot tayong pagtawanan, takot tayong insultuhin. But in reality, our audience is not there to wait for us to commit mistakes. Our audience is not there to make fun of us. They don't care about us in reality. They only care about the message that we are about to convey to them. Wala silang pakialam sa atin. May pakialam sila sa sasabihin natin. They don't care about us as much as we think we do. Kaya huwag kang mag-alala. Now let's have a quiz. So, how many correct answers did you get? Well, I hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and turn on the notification bell so that you can be updated with my future content. Also, I upload 1 video every week. Once again, this is EJ. Don't forget, be educated and have the edge Until next time.